Hola, amigos. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Amiga, it's been a week. I haven't had time to do my self-care. Between work, family, chores, my dog, I just feel so disconnected.
I've been telling you to go to therapy. Your self-care is a non-negotiable, and that's why I never skip my therapy days. Personally, I've been really enjoying using BetterHelp. My therapist has been teaching me skills to help regulate my emotions and create a healthy work-life balance. Why haven't you tried it?
Okay, but how does it work?
Well, it's entirely online. You just have to fill out a brief questionnaire and they match you to the best licensed therapist.
Match? Kind of like a dating app?
Well, kind of, but it's better and actually helpful.
Okay, but let's be real. What if I don't like my therapist?
That's easy. You could switch at any time with no additional cost.
Okay, I think I might want to try this. So what do I do?
I'm going to put you and our amigos on. Visit betterhelp.com/La Lucha is Real today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/La Lucha is Real.
Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Hi guys, and welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith. And I don't know why the lights are blinding me today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's because you're looking like right at them. Maybe
But like ahora más que otros días, porque otros días también they're the same. They're looking right at me.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
because we're filming earlier. Yeah, we're filming earlier, guys.
Bien early, guys.
I know. Yeah, like we're kind of like off our schedule just because like this. I feel like this past week was kind of like there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, at least for me. I'm not like used to like having so much going on during the week, so I feel like. Yeah, this morning I will, because we're filming in bright and early.
On a Saturday morning.
On a Saturday morning.
When we should be sleeping in.
I know. So I apologize because ando un poco de melolenga right now.
You see, I know what that means, but you gotta let our amigos know what that means, because I don't know if they're all gonna know what that means.
Has your family used that word?
We don't really use it, but I know it because I've heard people say it. Like you.
Melolenga is like, like dummy, like you're little slow, like I don't know. What's a nice way of saying it?
You're just
like clumsy, not clumsy, but like you're just kind of slow.
You're groggy. You're like you just woke up. That shit.
You're a little slow.
Your brain not waking up completely yet. Anyways. All right, guys, we are back.
Sorry, I think our cameras are still sleeping too.
I know, like that one, like completely shut off. Sorry, guys. And what the fuck? Okay, there we go. So yeah, vamos a ver cómo funciona todo.
I think we're all still a little asleep.
Yeah, me tiene toda preocupada ya. Anyways.
Okay. Anyways, what good and bad.
God damn, we're going straight at it. You don't want to tell me, how you been, Edith, or nothing? Like, nomás viste toda la semana.
We talk like every day, though.
Okay, whatever. They don't know that. Anyways. No, I always start. It's your turn.
No, you don't.
Yeah? Yeah.
I don't recall.
First of all, you're half asleep, so what are you going to be recalling, girl?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so good and bad. Okay, good. This week was really exciting because so I feel like I want to share, but we can't share.
No.
Yeah. So we got so I'm just gonna give like a small thing. So we have something cooking for our 100th episode, because as you know, this is episode 97. 97. I can't believe it. It's so crazy. So we have something cooking for episode 100, because honestly, that one, I feel like I've said this before, but it's just so special to me. I think it's really, really special because I'm just like, dude, like we chopped up like over 100 times. Oh, and the reason why I'm gonna say over 100 times is because there's some like unreleased episodes that will probably never see the light of day.
Nope, ever in life. Ever.
So we've chopped it up like it's gonna be over 100 times. But it's just like crazy because like that it speaks to our like consistency, our commitment, our work ethic, and it's just like I don't know. I'm like, dude, like honestly, we like the podcast was supposed to be like just like like kind of like a little thing that we were gonna do, and then to think like how far we've actually come and actually how much I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of my growth, I feel like I can attest to the fact that like the podcast, no puedo hablar. Guys, I'm telling you, ando melolenga.
Your tongue also sleeping too?
Yeah.
Not the brain, the tongue, et todo.
So I feel like I, as a person, I have grown a lot because of the podcast. Mm-hmm. I really feel like because of the podcast, I've grown so much as a person. And I don't know, it's crazy. So we got some stuff cooking, and so we got like some good news this week, a few times.
A few times. Without saying too much. I mean, but if you're signed up for our Patreon, you'll know first.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You'll find out next week. But I'm just really excited. So I think that was my good. And then I think I don't want to say necessarily bad, but kind of like my this week. My
Your
was that I feel like it was a busy week. So I didn't really get to like take it slow this week, I feel like it was kind of like go. So I was having to wake up hella early multiple times this week. I'm actually about to start waking up even earlier now.
Yeah, you're gonna be part of the crack ass of dawners.
I know. I was like, dude. So I just recently changed my work schedule, and I'm gonna be waking up at that ass crack of dawn, guys. Like, I don't know how I'm a deal.
And I told her, welcome to the club, because guys, I wake up at 4 a.m. every day. So
yeah, so I think that's gonna be Mimi now.
Yeah.
Mimi. Dude, can you tell?
You spit on my face,
Sorry.
too, bitch.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm not here. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. Like,
You got. She like, you better be Mimi.
I'm trying to go Mimi's.
El disco se le está rayando a esta ángel, guys.
I'm trying to. Can you see like how it takes me time to wake up?
Yeah.
This is what I was Remember when I was telling you in the morning? I have a rough start. Like, I can't just wake up and like start doing shit.
Really?
I'm telling you, girl, it takes me like time to really like get the ball rolling.
Really? That's crazy. I wake up, bro.
I also take medication to go to sleep though.
Yeah, and that's what I think. It probably affects you more because it's like, strong, so it could like make you go to sleep. So it's not like it's gonna magically disappear when you wake up. You know, it's still in your body. So I feel like that's probably why it takes you longer. But yeah, yo me levanto, vámonos, sacamos el perro y vámonos. Ahí va a empezar mi día.
I can't.
Hago desayuno.
I wish, but no. It takes me time to, and but I've also feel like I've always been kind of like that because I've also, like, growing up, I would sleep in a lot.
You're a night owl.
Yeah. I function better at night.
Yeah, this is where we're opposites. I function much better in the morning.
Yeah, but so does Val.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
I'm an early bird.
I'm the night owl.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm neither...
No, guys, ya van a tener que descifrar qué está diciendo Ángel este episodio. Because she can't spoke right now. Like,
I'm like... I'm neither... Shit. I'm neither a night owl anymore or an early bird.
Bro,
I think it's very clear I'm not an early bird.
I think they got it.
Yeah.
they get it.
I'm neither an early... Dude, I'm fucking crying right now.
The makeup, we have to go out.
I know. I'm neither an early bird or a night owl. I'm more like a chicken with its head cut off. Yeah, because, like, night owl, like, I used to stay up hella late, and yeah, me ponía a lavar la ropa, and, like, but, like, now, I think because my like I'm married to somebody who has an opposite schedule.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy because it's like there's two type of people, right? Usually night owls and early birds, and sometimes they marry each other.
Yeah.
And then now you're like a chicken with its head cut off.
Now you're like both. Like it's either I feel like you have to adapt to somebody's schedule, and I think it's a little bit easier to adapt this to his schedule just because of your work schedule.
Yeah.
So it's like you.
But yeah, but also like on the weekends and stuff, like before he goes into work and stuff, like he'll wake up, he'll fucking go to the gym, he'll get work done, and I'm barely fucking getting up when he gets home, and it kind of works out because then we can eat like breakfast together. But sometimes like if I really sleep in, and before he heads to the shop, like we don't really have time to eat breakfast together because he's like, oh, I have to go to the shop already, and I'm barely waking up, like.
Yeah.
But then at night, like I'll stay up, and it's funny because every time he's about to go, he'll like go to sleep, or he's about to go to sleep, and he'll be like, "Don't stay up too late," and then I'm like, "I won't," and then there I am at like 1 a.m.
3 a.m. still reading.
I know, but anyways, we're here. We're
That's funny how your husband is an early bird and your best friend's an early bird.
Yeah.
And you're a night owl.
Yeah. It's not
like you surround you did this to yourself.
I did this to myself 100%.
Like the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, was I saying like
you said you're good and you're bad?
Yeah.
That was your bad, right? That you just been
I feel like I've been so like go this week, and I've been having to wake up earlier, and because then I have to go to work, and then I have to leave a little bit earlier because we got like shit going on after. I like this week I had like a couple doctor appointments, then we had to like record, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go do, what else did I have to do? I don't know, girl, but like every fucking day I'm like, I have something going on, and I haven't really had time to like take it slow, you know?
Yeah. Damn. Oh, well, you ain't gonna get time. I'm just letting you know, guys, these next September, October, November, the next 3 months, and that's because December is not planned, bitch.
Yeah.
Are gonna be.
Oh, we didn't even really plan November though.
Well, yeah, it's like half planned. But the next 3 months, it's go.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it.
Like, we got no time to.
Yeah.
So, vamos a ver como, if you see us a little bit burnt out, tenemos like ojeras, and we look bien desmadreadas.
See, you can't talk either, girl.
No, but I can never talk, bro. You already know that. That shit ain't no sleepy deepy thing. That shit is just me.
That just comes with my personality.
Yes, exactly. Take it, leave it. Yeah, si nos ven así un poco ya, whatever, y'all know why. We just haven't gotten enough sleep or rest.
Okay, but like go into your good and bad.
Oh, okay, my good. Damn, I wasn't ready for this one. My good was I'll keep it simple. I started baking. So
wait, what kind of baking?
Like cookies and.
Since when?
Martha Stewart baking. Literally since like yesterday.
Oh my god.
No, guys, it's because my goal for this fall.
But I didn't know this.
Well, it's because, I forgot to tell you. I don't know.
No, I mean, it must have been one of your other little friends or something.
It could have. I'm just kidding.
I'm hurt.
I'm just kidding. Bien tóxica eres tú.
Okay, the one that was like, oh, but you're not gonna replace me.
Yeah, that's not toxic. That's being realistic. I'm telling you up front what the fuck it is. The fuck? You're trying to break up with me and shit. Anyways, what was I talking about?
You started baking.
Oh yeah, started baking, and I lost my train of thought.
For funsies,
Yeah.
like, cause this fall, like.
Oh yeah, there we go. So this fall, guys, me estoy proponiendo that I want to bake more consistently. Like I want to tune into the fall energy of baking.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder like what goes on in your head, cause I'm like, this bitch sometimes be acting like she don't got a full plate. Like, she's just trying to add that extra cookie in there.
Literally.
Picking up all these fucking side hobbies and shit.
Bro, that's me. And you know that. That's me, bro. Like, I'm just like, se me va la onda, guys. And it's not like I work full time, I go to school full time, and then I do podcasts full time. You know, like, se me va la onda, and I'm like, oh, and let me pick up like fucking 10 side hustles. Like,
and you're
hobbies.
like a brand new dog mom.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And I'm just like, sometimes Edith be texting me like, oh my God, we should do this. Or like, oh, let's start doing this. And I'm just thinking like, bitch, like
what time?
Like you have a full plate.
I know.
And sometimes I don't, like, sometimes I'm the same way. Like, I want to do a bunch of shit. But then I'd be like, you know what? Like, I want to be like courteous, very demure, very mindful of Edith's schedule, but this bitch she's not very mindful of her own schedule.
I'm not. I really am not, bitch. I don't know. Maybe it's like what is it? Like the ADHD thing?
Yeah.
Where it's like you pick up like 1,000 fucking hobbies that never fucking stick to any one of them, but just try them out. I don't know, bro. Like, I just want to try so much. Yeah. I want to experience it, everything.
No, me too. Like, I want to do something just for the fucks of saying I did it.
Exactly.
So I get it. But also, you have a full plate, and now you're trying to add the extra cookie.
Literally. I don't know. It's just I want this fall season, and we talked about it. I want this fall season to feel fall.
Yeah.
You know, I want to feel like the warm baking of a fucking pie and shit. And do all the little pumpkin shit activity.
Why didn't you bring me a cookie, though?
Oh, they weren't that great.
You said I started baking, bitch. I never said I was good.
Exactly. The fuck you put me on the spot like that? Guys, I'm learning. Como que se me quemó el butter.
El butter.
El butter. No sé, bro. I'll bring it to you once I feel like they're good.
Okay.
They weren't great.
What kind of cookies were they?
They were just chocolate chip cookies. They were brown buttered sugar.
I was just about to say, how do you fuck up?
You can fuck up chocolate chip cookies, me. It's not that they weren't bad. Like, they're edible and they're like good, but they're not good, you know? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to bring you a product that's not good, you know? Like, you're going to be like, oh, this is mid. Edith, thanks for the fucking dumbass cookie. That's what she's going to tell me. And then, yeah. So, I'll bring it to you once they're, like, good. But besides that, I want to bake all this kind of stuff. I have a whole list of shit that I want to bake. Okay. So, cuando algo me salga bueno, te lo traigo.
Yeah.
Mientras eso, like, I'm not going to, like, I'm going to spare your taste buds.
Okay. Very mindful.
Yeah. Very demure.
I fucking kill with that shit, bro. I was like, we're not very demure. We're very ADHD.
We're very chaotic.
Very chaotic. Very unmindful. When someone's talking, we want to cut them off.
It's natural. It's natural. Me and Angel do it to each other all the time. And sometimes like we do it to other people and we forget, you know, that's not.
It's not normal.
Yeah, it's not normal.
And, like, some people find it fucking rude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so crazy because, like, you get so comfortable with somebody, like, with your best friend, your partner, whoever, or your sister, your siblings, whatever. You get so comfortable with someone, y ya tienen una maña. Tienen una maña, like, how you guys talk. So, like, with us, we can fucking talk hella ghetto together. We can talk, like, Spanglish. Spanglish as fuck. And then we can cut each other off with, like, not maliciously, you know? Because, like, I feel like some people, like, see that as rude.
Yeah.
And then, like, when you're like that with somebody else, they're like, ooh, like, it's a turn off. Because they're like, first of all, you're not very mindful. Like, you're cutting me off. Like, that's fucking rude. And then, like, why are you speaking into fucking... Like, I've caught myself speaking Spanglish with somebody who don't even know Spanish.
Like, shit.
Ask La Chelsea.
Pero es La Chelsea. She'll like Google or something real quick. Like, what'd she say? But guys, you also have to think like how me and Angel talk to each other. It's like how we talk to each other. Like outside world, like I'm very different.
You just said the way me and Angel talk to each other is the way we talk to each other. Like, did you hear what you just said?
No. Es que apenas me acabé mi café, entonces estoy como mi mente y mi mouth, mi lengua are not, one is going real fast and one is going real slow, can't capture each other.
Okay.
Anyways, how we talk to each other is like, Spanglish, we cut each other off all the time.
Yeah.
We're fucking ghetto.
Uh-huh.
What you guys see, But outside of this, like, conversations with other people, I am very demure. I'm very like, I don't know. I don't talk like that.
Oh, me too. I have to practice patience.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people talk really fucking slow.
Oh yeah.
They talk so slow, and
There's
like
some people that talk real slow.
and I just want to cut them off, and like I'm over here like, oh, like trying to finish their set, but I have to hold it back. I have to tone it down. I have to not be extra, which is so hard. And then like I have to, especially if I'm around the office, like I feel like I can't just be like talking hella ghetto. I feel like some of my coworkers though kind of have seen it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like my ultimate goal in life is to obviously like there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything, but I feel like one of my ultimate goals in life, besides living my best Snoop Dogg life, is that I want to be the same person in every area of my life. Like I don't want to have to like tone myself down because of certain things, but I mean that's what it is. That's the real world. There's a time and place for everything, but I want to be my most authentic self as much as possible. So I feel like some of my coworkers have started to see this a little side of me a little bit more, because before I feel like I'd be like hella chill, very calm externally, right? Because inside I'm like, hurry the fuck up, bitch. Or like talk faster or whatever, and like I want to cut them off, but like I'm trying to be very professional. And like now I feel like my like my me is starting to come out a little bit more.
But I think like going back to being like your authentic self, I think you could definitely be your authentic self in different areas of life with like tweaking certain things. It's not saying that you're not your authentic self because you're sticking to what you value, what you are and how you are. It's just sometimes, you have to be a little bit more professional depending on what setting you are. But it doesn't mean that you're not authentically yourself.
Yeah, but also my authentic self talks hella ghetto. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I am, like, that's what I'm trying to say, though, is that, like, I'm trying to be my most authentic self as much as the time and place call for it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I am still trying to be me, but, like, just, like, I'm obviously toning it down a little
Like,
bit.
you're not going to be, like, over here, like...
hella... I'm not going to be fake, tampoco.
Yeah,
I'm just toning it down a little bit.
Because of the settings.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. How did we
get here? I don't know.
No fucking clue.
No clue.
Anyways, more of the story, be your authentic self.
Yeah. But let's we're gonna just jump into some chisme because we are keeping this episode. We're gonna try to keep this. I know we're no puedo hablar.
We're gonna they're like, what are you trying
to say?
I love how you're like, can you speak faster? And then you can't even speak.
Yeah, but it's so fucking early.
Necesita café. No, ni toma esa cosa, ni toma café.
I know, I don't. I'm like naturally trying to let my body get there.
I just don't understand.
Unless I take my Adderall.
I know, just pop them bitches. Don't do that, kids.
Let's just jump into some chisme, though.
Yeah, girl. I know we got a lot of chisme this week.
I know. So we gotta catch up.
Y'all got stuff to say. Pero ya vienen los holidays. Ooh, I love holiday chisme.
Me too. Okay, this one's a little long, but... Okay. Ready?
Go for it.
Hi, amigas.
Hola.
I'm sorry for this long message, but I need to vent.
Okay.
I love sharing my crazy stories about my man. This one's a little different. Hold on. Is this the girl that her man likes to get his ass ate? Because that would be great.
Didn't we get 2 of those, though?
Yeah, we got 2.
Damn.
But she likes to share her crazy stories about her man.
Or is it the one that the man suffocated her with their ass?
I think that's the same guy.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not how we remember.
But this one's a little different.
Okay.
Part 1, just in case it splits up the message. Okay. Okay. I started a new job the beginning of the year. I work for Barnes and Noble.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I would love to work at Barnes& and Noble for a little part-time job. Adding more to my plate. But like just for the discount. You get me? Like, what
Yeah.
if I work there for like 2 hours a fucking week? I don't give a fuck. Don't give me fucking hours. Don't even put me on schedule or like 4 hours a week just to get the fucking discount, bro. Like, how much is the discount?
You're over here not even knowing what the discount is. And
Like, I don't care about the pay. It's just the discount on the book, bro. How much is the discount?
You're fucking hilarious. I just feel like it would give me that moment of like I'm your small time girl, just
Oh, yes.
working at a bookstore,
Yes. I
but
need
only for
that.
like an hour. Imagine.
Only for like 2 hours tops, please.
I work for Barnes and Noble, and I absolutely love it. I'm good. I'm happy for you.
Me too.
I'm based from Utah, and a lot of our stores are getting remodeled. But
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
but two. Okay. I started working in a newer store that opened up in May. I've had nothing but good day working for this company. I was hired as a lead for the cafe since we've opened, and I've been acting like the cafe manager, which is a CTE, because our CTE was on medical leave. Since this happened, our store manager has been super supportive and ended up promoting me. Well, a week ago I was
congrats.
offered yeah, congratulations. Well, a week ago, I was offered to transfer to a different location. At first, I was super thrilled because I was first runner up for a new promotion. Unfortunately, things kind of took a toll on me. I was told this would be a few months before I would transfer, but then out of nowhere, they gave me a week. The store I will be transferring and running is a bit older and is one of those stores that might not get an upgrade. This cafe is super old and I'm not gonna lie, kind of grungy. The whole purpose of me moving there is because my manager and our district manager believe I can improve it. I'm super grateful for the opportunity and appreciate the support, but I can't help it. I can't help to think that I'm almost taking a step back from actually growing with the company. I never want to pass off an opportunity, but I think with how fast everything is happening, I'm starting to get overwhelmed. The team I have now is great and wonderful. I've made so many new connections, but I just can't help think I'm not doing the right choice. I know this is just a brief summer, but I'm happy to provide more details if needed. Thank you. Thank girls. Love you.
So basically, what I got is that they're moving her to another store. It's older and most probably not gonna get a remodel, but she's gonna be doing the same position.
I don't know. That's kind of what it seems like.
Like, I know you said you were. It seems like you were taking a step back from the company.
It kind of because she said the store that I will be transferring slash running is a bit older and it's one of those stores that might not get an upgrade. Okay, the whole purpose of me moving there is because my manager and our district manager believe I can improve it.
I mean, they're moving you for a good cause. Obviously, they see potential in you, that you could, the things that you can do in that store. And I feel instead of looking at it in a way like, oh, I might be taking a step back, like this is an older store, like, whatever. Like, you have to see like what can you can learn from this, because now you're being put in a position where everything's not perfect. You get me? Now you're gonna face different challenges and tribulations that, I feel like your management sees that you could prosper in, but now it's more so you believing in yourself that you could fucking do it. Because they're moving her there for a reason, right? And they basically told her, like, they just see her making great improvements in the store with her management.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm just.
But I didn't. She said something about taking a step back, but it doesn't seem like they're taking her a step back of her position. She's keeping the position, correct?
Okay, she said, since this happened, our store manager has been super supportive and she ended up being promoted. A week ago, I was offered to transfer to a different location. At first, I was super thrilled because I was the first runner up for a new promotion. Unfortunately, things took a toll on me. I was told this would be a few months before I would transfer, but then out of nowhere, they gave me a week.
So you did it quick.
So it just happened quick?
Yeah.
I still don't. Sorry, amiga. I'm trying to figure out, like, can you explain, I guess if you want to come back, and explain like why you think you're taking a step back?
Yeah. The only thing that I can think of is because it is an older store and she was saying like the cafe is even like grungier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it's like if your management sees potential and you like
Mm-hmm.
improving that place, like it's for that reason, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't
also
think it's
like,
like they're not thinking of it like, oh, we're bringing you down. Because even her position's the same.
mm-hmm.
Like they're taking her with that position. I don't know.
Okay, what do you think she can do to like improve though? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Sorry. No, no estoy pensando. Don't listen to me.
No, because it just depends. It also depends on like there's a lot of things that have to do in that. Like also like do they think that you'll do great things with the team there? Like maybe the team needs an extra help to like
Mm-hmm.
improve and shit like that. So there's a lot of details to go into it. It's just obvious like what she says. I'm like focusing on the fact that her management said that they see great potential in her and they see that she can improve
Like
the next door.
that she can like turn it around.
Yeah, so that means that obviously there's things to work on that store.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the best store, and they're kind of putting her there because they see how well she's done in the current.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like honestly, amiga, like if that's the case, you know, in order to improve and to keep on like growing, you have to go through these challenges, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So you never know. Maybe like because I don't know too much about the other store, but maybe you
Mm-hmm.
do end up improving it in the way that they want to,
Mm-hmm.
and there goes another promotion. Like okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll
As long as I think she knows like what it is that they want, like
yeah
what is it that they're wanting, like how to turn it around, you know?
exactly
Like maybe not necessarily with how like the look and feel, or
yeah
not the look, not feel, but like
'cause
the look of
yeah
things.
because I think that's more of a the company thing, like
Yeah.
the look of it. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
she could put her own money to like improve
Yeah.
it. I think it's more so the team,
Mm-hmm.
like the team itself and the feel, the environment
Mm-hmm.
of the working
I don't
space.
know, but
I just know like for example like I'll give an example in the school district in order for you to become a principal you have to go to you can't stay in the same school like let's say you're growing in you have to move in different settings especially like for example if you've been working at a magnet school and you've been working your way up to a principal in order for you to become a principal you have to go into what is it called a normal school that's not magnet that has a lot more challenges in order to show your resilience.
there you go.
So I feel like maybe it's kind of the same thing. Like maybe it is a store that needs a little bit more help, and that's why they're trying to put you there to see how resilient you are in these
Mm-hmm.
challenges. So
Yeah, and how you react to different challenges.
mm-hmm.
That's very true because I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in like what we want, and like sometimes what we want and how we get there don't look exactly how we pictured it.
No.
Like success is not linear. Like that's when we have to keep reminding ourselves of this, because sometimes Edith and I are like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Like why isn't this happening? Why isn't this going on? Or why, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things that we're just like, what the hell? And it doesn't go how we thought it was gonna go. But also because you like, I also have to remind myself, like, I've never been a podcaster in my life. So like how am I supposed to know what it's like to become a successful podcast if I've never done it? You know, like it's we're just like you know, blindly trying to, not blindly, but you know, like, because it's not like we have somebody that's giving us all the fucking like tips and tricks of how to like do something.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like doing what we can, and doing our best, but it's challenging us. And like, so now in the future when we come across different things, we're like, oh, like, you know, maybe you can handle it this way or whatever. Or if someone comes and asks us any questions, because I'm more than happy to, like, if anybody wants to start a podcast or has questions, like, I'm more than happy to share like
Everything we've learned.
everything we've learned. I'm not going to keep that a secret.
We're
Or
not
gatekeep.
gatekeepers.
Yeah, we're not gatekeeping that. But I feel like if someone come to me and be like, hey, I'm having this situation, I'm going to do my, and sometimes maybe we already went through that and would be like, oh, like this is how we handled it. But I just feel like sometimes we get so stuck in like, we get so used to like, what is this like, this like, contain, I don't know, we get stuck in this notion of like, if I do this then I'll get this. But I feel like real life success doesn't work that way.
No.
Sometimes you plateau, sometimes things actually they take a turn for the negative, and it's success is not linear. Like, you're going to go through a lot of obstacles and challenges.
And I feel like those challenges, those obstacles that you're talking about is what makes success feel so great at the end, because you went through all that to get to where you are. I feel like for me, I've dealt a lot with am I taking a step back? Like, am I doing the right choice? Like, like, kind of because of how I've taken my career. My career has been very up and down. Like, I've been doing a lot of changes and stuff like that. And sometimes I do feel like I took a step back. But one thing my therapist told me is, like, just because you think, like, your mind is telling you that you're taking a step back doesn't mean that in reality you are. Like, it doesn't mean, because obviously it might not be like what you wanted, but it's taking you to where you have to be. So sometimes it's also our mind just kind of like
and that's
taking
why
control.
it's also don't believe everything you think.
No.
Type of thing, because I know we've all been there where we look back at certain things and be like, dude, what the fuck was I thinking?
Exactly.
It's like, don't believe everything you think either. Like, so don't be too hard on yourself, which is difficult to, like, I know I'm saying it, and then sometimes I have an issue with that.
Yeah, it's easier to say than actually do it. But I feel like you have to kind of force yourself into that mindset, Like, I'm not taking a step back. I'm trusting myself. I'm trusting the process. Let's fucking do it. So, easier said than done, though. But I think that's probably the most that we could tell you based on what we kind of grasp from the message, because
and honestly, sometimes, like, things take a turn and they don't end up what you think it's gonna be, but then you end up, like, completely loving where you ended up.
But you're gonna end up where you need to end up. That's the thing about it. There's no other choice. Like, you're gonna end up where it was meant to be all along.
Yeah.
So you just gotta keep on going.
Yeah, keep on going. Okay, let's do another one.
That was a good talk.
Yeah, that was a really good talk.
I needed that for myself.
I know. No, and I literally, no, it, like, really, I feel like this one really got my gears going.
Eso sí te despertó.
Yeah. Because also, like, I feel like as I'm saying this, I'm also talking to myself.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's like, as I'm saying this, I'm very much talking to myself, because sometimes I do get in a mentality of, like, oh my God, am I making the right choices? Am I doing the right things? But and another thing that I really, like, this whole talk kind of, like, made me think, like, I don't know, it really got my gears going. Now it's just another thing that I really want to, like, tell myself and anybody out there who needs to hear this is that, I guess, remind myself, but success is not a destination. And I feel like that is where I always think that, like, success or being successful in life or being in a good place, I always think of it as a destination, but I have to remind myself that it's not.
You have to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
With everything that comes.
Yeah, and think of, like, all the good things that are going on. That's a success.
Yeah.
In itself. It's like, because I always think that, like, I get in this mentality of when then. Like, when I'm here or when I'm this, then I'll whatever. But it's like, no, it's just like
you have to be present.
You have to be present in your journey and, like, every step. Because I feel like there's never going to be a time where we'll be like, we're exactly where we want to be and we never want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we're always going to want to keep going and growing. And there's going to be so many new doors that are going to be open to you. And I also have to, I don't know. I'm like, my mind is going to 100 miles an hour.
Ya se despertó, Ángela. No, okay. Yeah, I definitely agree with you in that. Like, I think I learned that very much the hard way, that success is not a destination, because I feel like I kept on accomplishing, I'll be happy when I do this. I'll be happy when I do that. I got that. I did that. And then I was not happy. It got to the point where I was like, I was so in a depressive state, and I had accomplished everything. I said that if I was happy, if I was going to accomplish this, I was going to be happy, and that didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And that's when I took my life into 180 and changed everything. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's more so like we can't be like, oh, hasta que haga esto, hasta I'm gonna be happy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you don't even know how long it's gonna take. What does that mean? You're gonna be miserable the whole way there?
Exactly.
Like, it's
And
life.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you were just happy and grateful for where you are at that moment, it's gonna, like once you get there, you're gonna know exactly like it's gonna feel like I feel like that's why we also get imposter syndrome, right? Because we work, and then like shit starts happening, and then you're like, why do I even deserve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, why do I deserve it? Like, why do I, or like, I don't even feel like, why am I in this place?
Yeah.
You kind of like you're like in disbelief, but it's also because like if you would have been grateful every step of the moment and taken in every step of the moment, that when something happens, you were like, no, this was supposed to happen because
I worked my
I
ass
worked my
off.
ass off. And this is I like, you're gonna believe it, you're gonna be like, oh, I already knew I was gonna get here because of every step that I took.
Yeah,
You
all the
were
peaks and lows. Like,
uh-huh
you appreciated them.
exactly, you were appreciative and grateful for every, even if it did take a turn, and it went into the negative, you appreciated, and you were like, okay, no, this is just part of the process. And then once something amazing happens, you're not in disbelief
Yeah.
because you're like, no, this was supposed to happen, this was meant to happen, I knew I was going to be here.
Exactly. You get to your destination, like you
Or not
learn
even
from the journey.
destination, but like,
You get to your look the what you consider success by growing with everything with your journey. It's not gonna be like just whatever. Oh, here I am, and then what do you do then? What do you do then? That's imposter syndrome kicks in.
yeah.
Been there.
But oh yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm
So
saying.
like
It's like
we're talking to ourselves.
we're
with
talking
this.
to ourselves. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's like we're talking these things, and it's not like we're talking at people. We're not trying to tell people like what to do, what to think, or whatever. Because I feel like in like a small part of us is also talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we're all in life together, guys. Like we're all here for each other. We all have similar experiences. As much as like the world tries to divide us sometimes, we all go through similar shit, and we have similar doubts, and we have similar things going on.
And we're living life for the first time. Everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So, in a lot of times when we say shit, guys, like we're also talking to ourselves. I know sometimes I'll be like, some people, whatever, but I'm also some people.
Yeah. I think, yeah, you put it beautifully.
Really? Did
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I know we said this was gonna be a short episode, girl, but
It's just that topic is a really good topic.
no, that
I
was a
didn't-
really good one. So let us know if there's anything else you want to let us know, amiga,
Yeah.
because we're here for it. Okay, let's just do this one because we gotta do Patreon.
Okay, which one is this one? This one? Hi, amigas. Amiguis. Hola. So I'm stuck. One of my good friends is in a toxic relationship and has been for the past 6 years. Her man is really well known in my small town and he's labeled as a community dick. Damn, he's a dick then. He's labeled as a community dick.
Wait, community dick like he's an asshole, or community dick because of
That's a good question. He's going around. Community dick. Pues pa todas, ¿no?
todas? That's what I'm
Y
saying.
todos. Now it's starting to be very draining to me as her friend because they break up, or if he does something to hurt her feelings, like go with other females and post it on his story, she's always comes crying, running to me, and I feel like I've given her advice more than 1,000 million times. Okay, exaggerate and put a million, but more than 10,000 times, she says. Sometimes she even lies about being with this dude, and I can't keep up anymore. It's draining. I don't know what to tell her.
Oh, that's a hard one. Edith, what would you do if I just kept coming to you con el mismo cuento and it was draining because it was like the same thing over and over and over again?
I'll ask you, like, do you want me to just listen to you, or do you want actual advice? And if you want actual advice, are you really gonna take it, or am I just wasting my time? Because I could listen to you. It's gonna fucking hurt though, but it also comes to a point like her, like, she knows damn well that this man is treating her so bad, And, you know, she has to hear it all the time. So I completely understand. It's fucking draining. But I think the advice, like me, like como tú dijiste en el otro episodio, not everybody is trying to get your opinion, you know. Not everybody wants your advice. Sometimes they just want to listen. They want to be listened to. So maybe that's a thing. And if she does want advice, like, what should I do? And be like, are you actually going to take it? Or are you going to go run back to him? Like every single time.
But what if you're just like sick of hearing the same shit over and over and over?
You could give an ultimatum. It sucks. It really does suck.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. Especially when you care about someone so much, you know?
But then you also care about them so much and you see them repeatedly get hurt. Hasta donde es ya basta, you know? Like, it's hurting me seeing you get hurt. It's toxic. It's a toxic relationship in a way, you know? Besides her being in a toxic relationship, now the toxicity is spilling into your
That's
friendship.
what I was about to say. I'm like, she probably feels like she's a part of this toxic relationship too. It's a tough space. It's a tough space to be in.
But she's not going to leave him until she's ready to leave him. That's the thing about it.
That's very true.
No matter what you say. No matter what you do, you know, she's not going to leave him until she's ready. And I'm talking about experience, you know. She's not going to leave him until she's ready. No matter how.
That is very true.
Como la trate.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's not too late.
Have you had any conversations with her about, like, I don't know, like, yeah, maybe you just need to draw some boundaries, talk to her and just be like, hey, like, do you want me to just keep listening to you? Or
and if you do, I don't know, even if vamos a decir si estás harta, be like, as much as I care about you, I can't continue listening to you because it hurts me knowing that you keep on going through this all the fucking time. And maybe a la mejor razona con eso, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Be like, oh shit, like my best friend doesn't even want to hear it anymore. Like maybe this is happening too much. Maybe this is a cycle that I'm in. Because I don't think she sees it.
That's true. Okay, guys, ahí los vamos a dejar. Tune in to Patreon for more content.
Yeah. Comment, like, subscribe if you're watching. If you're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure to follow and leave a 5-star review. Anything less?
You're going to hit the DMs and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, guys, stay tuned. We have exciting news. So make sure to follow us on social media at La Lucha is Real Podcast.
Yeah. Pero ahí los vamos a dejar. Que Dios los bendiga.
Besitos.
Bye, guys.
Bye.